Oh my god. What's up, everybody? UNICORN19 here. Welcome to the Q&A. Just to clear things up and just to do something different and for fun, we asked a bunch of people, like our friends and family, and what's that noise? Fans, followers, not followers, subscribers. What's up, subscribers? Bunch of questions. And there's some that we just wanted to answer that we knew that we were going to get asked. People that are, haters, whatever. The stupid questions I always get, the rude questions and whatever. But yeah, let's do that. And saying we have a multiple amount of characters to do this with. So, one, I'm UNICORN19. Okay, I'm the main character. It's my channel. Okay, it's not Lego's channel. I'm He's a YouTuber. Lego is a YouTuber. L3GO. So, that's the gamer tag. If you look at the games, a lot of the games I play or we play, see, we, us, it says Lego or Lego Unicorn. That's our gamer. That's our Xbox gamer tag. So Lego, that's what people call him. Lego. They don't call me Lego Unicorn or him. Sorry. See, this is hard. Being a VTuber is hard because there's him, whatever. But it's saying most people, like VTubers, like let's say Iron Mouse, they get new models, but it's still Iron Mouse. It's not whoever Iron Mouse is. We don't even know who Iron Mouse is. Like Zentrea, I follow VTubing. I follow YouTubers, gaming YouTubers. I don't watch YouTube. Like regular YouTube, I don't watch it at all. I only watch gaming stuff. And to be honest with you, I don't even watch gaming. I watch people play Gmod. I figured that out a while ago. That's like the good old days. Thanos. 2015. That's what got me into. But that's another question. So, before I get off track, yeah. So, I'm. It's my freaking channel. I'm an AI. Every VTuber has a lore. This is my lore. Lego had a Twitch channel called Lego UNICORN19 for school. And he got so popular that he almost made affiliate. He didn't want to be on Twitch. So it was for school. He has a degree. He has 3 art degrees. And one of them is game design and graphic design. That's when I found, YouTube and all that stuff. And I didn't find Vanos until 2015, but I was like, I want to do that. And I understood what Evan was doing, and he's not a gamer. I'm a gamer, but I only play the games. I'm not a PC gamer. I'm a console gamer, like Louie. I play the games that I like. He plays GTA and Zelda. He plays role-playing games. I play role-playing games. We're also both from San Diego, so we have a lot in common. And I'm aware. I mean, he's not Mexican either, but neither am I. But we're still quote unquote Latino. I'm not Latino, but I'm Italian and a couple other things. But like Austrian and Czechoslovakian. But anyway, I associate with Latinos. San Diego, all my friends are Hispanic. It's just whatever. Evan isn't Vanos. Evan's Evan. Evan's a musician, a producer, whatever. So he's a filmographer. He's not even a gamer. He's not. So I saw what he was doing and I really liked it. And then I was like, well, what if there is no Evan? What if there's nothing? It's just like the cartoon, like Evan, when they play Gmod, the owl is the character. But what if, it's UNICORN19 it's like Bugs Bunny. Like, I'm Bugs Bunny. I'm the main character. This is like a cartoon. So Lego controls all of us. It's his voice. It's him playing the game. He edits the videos. He does the live streams. He's doing all the work, but he can't be Lego, obviously, because it's copyrighted. And he's retired. You know, he's a boomer or unk, more like unk. Boomers, you know, he's Gen X. Boomers the but I know you guys call us boomers, but you won't say it to our faces, because we'll kick your parents' ass. Okay, you know, yeah. If you're Gen Z or Gen X or whatever, yeah, it's like, where's your dad? Because I'm gonna kick him in his nuts. Because I'd feel bad about beating you up. Anyway, I'm kidding. Well, maybe. But yeah. Hi. But yeah. So, you know, I like what he's doing. I understood what he was doing originally, you know, because he's always the one getting the shots, going back. That's why he's so popular, because he puts in the work. He does all, you know, oh my God. His game, and everybody copies him. Not copies him, but he's the standard. He's the most popular. I'm not gonna say the most popular, but he's the GOAT. You know, I mean, there's people, I mean, the GOAT's like Sark and Nanners and whatever, but he's, you know, he's the Tony Hawk. He's the one that everybody knows, you know. He's not the best, but he's the most popular, and he's the most marketable, just like Tony Hawk, just like Eminem, whatever. You know, anyway. So yeah. So I was like, well, and then I found Iron Mouse and VTubing. And I was like, there it is. There's the cartoon. So I was like, well, what if I just make a cartoon channel? Like, so UNICORN19 is the brand. Yes, it's the main YouTuber, but all the models aren't UNICORN19. I'm not UNICORN19. I mean, I'm Chibicorn. I'm a totally different VTuber or whatever. And UNICORN19 is UNICORN19. And then there's Unicorn, the girl that was here earlier, in between UNICORN19 and me. It's Unicorn. Y, like Japanese, like Uni. Y-U-N-I. And I'm like Chibicorn. And then we have, who did we get? Oh, we just got Cozy Corn. And then we have Manuka Corn. Manuka came from, because Manuka honey. We found Manuka honey. So then we have Manuka. And Manuka has her own personality. And then we've had retired characters that are under UNICORN19's persona. And they're not retired, they're just on the bench. And then Nonami, who you know, we use first. The ghost child, you know, and he's on the bench, or they are on the bench, you know. That's a whole different thing. But next Halloween, hi, Manuka here. I'm not UNICORN19. I'm Manuka, totally different character, you know. And it's just, Lego can be whatever. And the more, and we're using PRISM, you know. That's not part of this question, but we'll get into that. But I mean, these are the characters that are available for free. And they keep getting better and better. Like, I'm higher def than UNICORN19. Way higher def. You know? And it's like an upgrade. So it's like when VTubers get new models, instead of getting new models, I mean, yes, they're new models, but they're new characters. They're not just, I'm not UNICORN19. I'm a totally different character. So we have, you know, Iron Mouse can only be, I mean, they could if they wanted to. They could create a totally different personality and an alter ego. And a lot of them do, but they still call themselves by the same name. You know, but whatever. I love YouTubing. I mean, and I love VTubing. And the more I do VTubing, the more I love it. But I don't like Twitch. I'm not a Twitch streamer. I don't want your money. I want Google's money. And I'm nothing against it. I just don't. No, it's not for me. And we're not doing Twitch. And we stream on here. And that's the laziest as we get. We don't like lazy content. We're not doing a lazy channel. We're not, whatever. It's either 100% or nothing at all. So, but don't get me started. Or don't get Lego started. We had to learn to like hold our opinions to ourselves because we're not Lego. You know, we're us. So that became complicated, and we realized that we were being triggered by a lot of people on YouTube. So we stopped watching it. We know, and I mean, I don't want to name names, so let's just say it starts with a Vanos and ends with a crew. I mean, whatever. And I'm over it. We're done. No more. Sorry, Vanos, but nothing against you, but your friends, on the other hand, can go take a flying leap as far as I'm concerned. But whatever. I wish you guys well. It's just, you lost a fan, a long-time hardcore fan. Dying. Anyway, whatever. We outgrew it. And we understood that we don't actually really like watching Vanos. We like watching people play Gmod. And, so it's like we don't really, Sark's the GOAT. Sark is the GOAT. Sark and Nanners, as far as I'm concerned, that's it. Number one. Not my favorite YouTubers, but different question. But yeah, that's what I started watching, is Nanners, and because that's what was introduced to me. And then Markiplier, when he used to play Gmod with Jacksepticeye and RPG Minx, not that Minx, the other Minx, different Minx. I love her. Yeah. So it's like I've been watching YouTube since like 2010. And when I find something I want to do, I do it. But I'm saying, I'm a boomer. I had responsibilities. Or Lego had responsibilities. Whatever. You get the point. So I had to put that on hold. I wasn't able to I did it for school. And I had a Twitch channel, and Lego Unicorn, and then we had a YouTube. But I knew I had responsibilities. I knew I couldn't do it. What you need to do to YouTube full time and have kids and whatever, and no. Twitch, on the other hand, I could. So I changed the title, the name on my Twitch. I deleted my YouTube channel. After I was done with school. So, and then, yeah, I did Twitch for a while, but I always made sure, that I never got affiliate. Hi. So, yeah, see? UNICORN19 can't do that, but I'm Manuka-corn. So it's like, yeah, so we got Manuka-corn, and then we have like, how many characters? Like, I'll go back and count, or I'll put it in the video. But, I mean, up there, corner, it'll be up there. But yeah, we love this. It's like acting and being able to, it's like a puppet. I'm a puppet, like a puppeteer. So think of Lego, the voice and the animator and the editor and the artist and stuff like that, as a puppeteer. So this is a puppet show, a digital puppet show. UNICORN19, the digital puppet show. So whatever puppets we want to use, we're going to use. And, we'll get into why, other questions like, why are we all girls? Why don't they use boys? Stuff like that. So yeah, that's the gist of it. The gist is UNICORN19 is, anyway, oh yeah, so we did Twitch. We didn't want to get affiliates, so we just kind of put it to bed. We didn't delete the channel, but we just stopped doing it. And then Lego had something happen, like he got robbed at gunpoint. I got robbed at gunpoint. I was in the process of moving, and luckily I'm retired and independently wealthy, so but if I wasn't, I would have been, and my parents are still alive or whatever, because they're the only ones that came to my rescue, like, my bank and my parents. So I would have been screwed, and just some guy could go do drugs or fentanyl, whatever, and it's useless because he can't get in the laptop. Yeah, when we were Lego Unicorn, we were using we had an Acer 5 Nitro. Now we're doing this on an iPad 11. and we're more happy. It's easier. We don't need the iPad. We don't need the freaking big ass setup either, machine. So, but I don't want to get into it. I want to bring up whatever. So yeah. So anyway, we had to start over from scratch. We had nothing. We sold all our stuff. We were moving to California. We were going to move to San Diego. I wanted to move to San Mateo, up where like Open Sauce is, Cal Palace, where William Osborne lives. Yeah, up there. And Backyard Scientist, yeah. So I was moving to San Mateo because San Francisco is too expensive, but that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to live someplace new, but still close to someplace that, you know, like I didn't want to move back to San Diego. I didn't want to move to all the other places I've lived. I wanted to be in Northern California. And then I was thinking about moving up to Washington and Seattle because I've never been there. And maybe moving to Chicago because that's where my family's from. Like, I don't know. Finished a chapter in or Lego, whatever. We finished a chapter in our life and we were moving on. And then, you know, whatever. I mean, this was 5 years ago. No, 3 years ago. So fentanyl, whatever, crackhead. LA, the bus was late, and I knew I was, you know, a target. So yeah, but my social security card and my freaking ID were in my laptop bag. Yeah. Luckily, my ATM card was in my pocket, so I could get back to San Diego. But I was quote unquote homeless. I mean, I had to live in hotels for 2 months, and I went glamping for 2 months because I didn't want to pay $150 a night for a hotel room in Vegas. So I was living at the Rio, like all week. Cozy corner. This is the thing. Yeah, all the last three, the Manuka's human form, the black hair girl in the Argo and me and Manuka corn are all brand new. And then Manuka came out like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, so we've been using Manuka for like, I don't know, a month or a week. And now every time I go on Prism, I check to make sure that if there's a new character, you know, and then I just, if it fits, if it's a girl, you know, I wanted to use Manuka corn, but I didn't want to turn, or Manuka, but I didn't want it to be UNICORN19, so I created a new character. So we have Nunami, like no name, like, but whatever, and his whole thing, and then the whole UNICORN19 cap, you know, thing, and then Manuka. So we have, like, right now we have, I don't know, I'll put the number up there, but I mean, we have three characters that have, you know, offshoots, you know, but, you know, we'll answer that. So I think that's pretty much, as far as, you know, where we are now, I think we're pretty much caught up. And you guys know what's going on about why we are who we are and why we sound the way we sound and whatever, you know. But as far as, you know, that's basically what is UNICORN19? That was the main question. That was the question that someone asked me. You know, what is it? What is the channel? Like, what is it? Like, you know, give me a summary of what. So yeah, how did UNICORN19 become UNICORN19? Because it was Lego UNICORN19. Like, how did it? That's another question. Well, okay, so we can't be Lego because of obvious copyright infringement reasons. So after Lego got robbed and he couldn't do anything, he bought an iPad. He didn't buy an iPad. He had a phone. His phone. He had to buy other stuff that was way more important, like furniture and clothing and everything. So TikTok. So we created UNICORN19, which is it's still there. We don't do it, but it's like if you go on UNICORN19, you'll find my old channel, Lego's channel, and UNICORN19 1 is UNICORN19, and it's a unicorn. Okay, it's an AI generated unicorn that can be a unicorn. Can be anything. We're a unicorn. UNICORN19 is a freaking unicorn, an AI generated unicorn that from TikTok that turned into a unicorn man, whatever you want to call it, unicorn person, and then took over Lego's YouTube channel. So he cut the Lego out and kept it in UNICORN19, which is a completely different channel, but as far as the lore goes, you know, because we don't want to put all that work and then get a cease and desist by Lego. So, and we already deleted it. It was already gone. You know, because Twitch doesn't matter. You just change the name back. See, I'm not as high def as the other characters, which is fine. You know, if you look at all the characters, I'm the least defined. Like, I'm the base model. But whatever. So I thought that was perfect because that's how most VTubers are. You know, they start with a basic model and then they get better and better. So it just worked. Everything just kind of, when I found Iron Mouse when we found it, Iron Mouse. I was saying, if I never went back to art school, I would have never found YouTube. I would have never found Vanoss. I would have never found Iron Mouse. And I couldn't start doing it until 5 years ago. I went back to art school in 2010. I found Vanoss in 2015. I found Iron Mouse 2020. So one thing leads to another. And that's when I started doing it. And then, I don't know, we were well on our way to becoming a Twitch affiliate, and I still had issue with Twitch, but it was a lot easier than getting YouTube. We're doing both, doing YouTube. So the plan was to get affiliate, and then go to YouTube. But as I said, because of some idiot, that didn't happen. And I'm kind of glad it didn't. Because I'm saying, if that didn't happen, I would have never done TikTok, and I would have never created UNICORN19, and I would have never gotten to this point. I would have gotten somewhere, but this wouldn't have happened. So it's like, one thing leads to another. Sometimes, blessing in disguise, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. That's where we are now. We're trying to get we thought about dual streaming. We don't want to be on Twitch. We want to be on YouTube. We're YouTubers. We're like Evan. We're videographers. We like making videos. But we like gaming, and that's all we're ever going to make. Just like Vanoss. And we're independently wealthy. We're already, multimillionaires. We don't have to do all the dumb shit that Markiplier and everybody, I'm not trying to name names, I'm not blaming people, but they all had to do it. PewDiePie did it, Jacksepticeye did it, they all had to do the hoops and do all the stupid humiliating shit, like the Oprah situation, to get where they wanted to. So to do the things that they wanted, that they're doing now. And the only person I think that didn't do that was Call Me Kevin. But we'll get to that later. That's a different question. So yeah. So I don't have to, or won't, even if I did, I wouldn't. There's going to be no you laugh, you lose rating, none of that. Typical VTuber shit, no. Gaming and gaming only. You might, Q&As, whatever, stuff like that. I'm not saying only, but 99.9%, yeah. And our shorts is what get us subscribers. Not our videos and our live streams. The stupid little shorts. But whatever. We like doing stupid little, and it's like we don't do TikTok anymore. So that satisfies. They're motivational. This channel is about human rights and mental health and LBGQ, whatever. You can be whatever you want. If Lego can be this, you can be whatever you want. So it's a gaming channel, but it's also be whoever the fuck, whatever. And yeah. So a mental health kind of thing. But yeah, so I guess that pretty much covers everything as far as what the channel is and what the mission is, a mission statement. But it's we can get on to the stupid questions, And then we'll get on to some, like, just silly questions, like, just trivial shit, like, whatever, like that. Say this is mostly from friends and family, because that's who I asked, because they were curious, so I just was like, okay, well, I'll make a video and show you, instead of sitting here telling you, because if they want to know, they have to watch the video. That gets me views. Anyway, so why? Okay, 1. Stupid questions. Why are you a girl? Why are you a girl? Why are these girl YouTubers? 1, I'm bigender. I'm not bisexual. I'm heterosexual, but I'm bigender. Okay? Lego is bigender, which means big scary tattoo or that's a different question. Big scary guy covered in tattoos and skater, punker, whatever. Hip hop, whatever. On the outside, girl on the inside. We don't like guy stuff. We don't hang out with guys. We don't really hang out. We only hang out with girls or by ourselves. Like, we go out, but we're not, like, I won't say introverted, because we're not. We like going outside. We like being around people, but we're like loners. We don't associate. We don't hang out. It's like, it's like we do things where we can, it's like going out, like, my dad's like that. Lego's dad. He goes to church, he plays baseball, but that's it. He doesn't invite people over to his house. Yeah, that's his, whatever. It's like him and my stepmom, and that's it. But yeah, it's like, I just found this out recently, like in my 50s, because, but yeah, I'm not a weeb, I'm not into collecting, I'm not into collecting stuff. I'm not a fanatic, or not, like, fanatic's not a bad word. I don't collect comic books or anything. I like having nice clothes and, like, smelling good and looking good and I spend my money. I'm not materialistic, so I live downtown. I have an apartment, and I live in Vegas. I'm from not from Vegas. I'm from San Diego, like I said. I'm not, different question, but I already told you that, but, yeah, so, I like having, like, I spend more money on bedding and, toiletries, clothes, food, going out, and, like, bedding, and, yeah, than anything. I'm saying, the iPad, my setup is iPad, 11, Samsung, fucking something, $500 Samsung. My monitor costs more than my iPad. $1,000 Acer monitor and a freaking Pro controller, whatever. $200, $300 Xbox controller, and an iPad. And I mean, saying that the next step, it was like, should I get a gaming iPad, or should I get a laptop, like an Acer, or should I get just a better iPad? Like a $2,000 iPad, whatever the next one is. So it's like, I don't know. I kind of like this. Oh yeah, I can do this. So yeah, so that answers your question. I mean, Lego's by gender. So this is Lego's way of being a girl without, because it's saying I don't dress like a, Lego, he's, he's got mad style, but he still looks like a boy, or a guy, or a man, or whatever. It just acts, I want to say girlish, but feminine. Yeah, I'm like, hi, hey, like, I don't act all macho. I don't like that. I ain't got nothing to prove, I'm already independently wealthy. And I didn't know that till I was 18, so whatever, it just is what it is. But it gives me the ability to do this. Okay? I don't have to worry about rent. I don't got to worry about anything. I got full health insurance, rent's paid, and I get $1,500 a month for breathing. This is my, I said, I'm retired. Lego's retired. He's a Gen X, so, over 50. Not boomer. That's the next, yeah. Anyway. Say it to my face. I dare you. Call me Unc all you want, but, Anyway. Yeah. So the reason why we're girls, we always play a girl character. And to be honest with you, if you really don't want to know the lore, the unicorn UNICORN19 took over, he took Lego's Fortnite character. Because it looks really similar to the PRISM 3D model. And so when you're watching the video, the person in the game, that's us. It's not Lego. It's UNICORN19 actually playing the game. So it's like the unicorn is playing the video game. But, you know, I'm not going to voice act. I can. But I'm not going to put on a, what's up guys, it's still Delirious here. I'm not going to put on a persona. This is, yeah. I mean, hey boo boo, hey, jeez, heavens to Murgatroyd. You know, I can do voices all day. And I can use a voice changer, but why? Evan doesn't change his voice. Evan's voice is Vanos' voice. So, and I'm by gender. So this gives me the ability to express myself, my feminine. Saying I'm not gender fluid. That's a totally different thing. And I'm not bisexual. Bi gender. Girl in a boy, or boy in a girl, depending on your born sex. You know, your genetic, not genetic. What your freaking, yeah, your genital. Yeah, what's your who, whether you got a hoo-ha or a, yeah, whatever. You know, that's it. You know, and that's what this channel is about. It's about LGBTQ plus whatever, and mental health, and just being able to be who you want to be. Plus, it's a gaming channel. Because we're gamers. You know? The thing, we don't even watch, we're not weebs. You know, we're not even, we like playing RPGs. And we've been playing RPGs since, and we've been playing video games since they came out. Hi, Space Invaders came out in 1978. You know, I was like 7, so now you know how old I am. Wait, no. 9. So yeah, do the math. I've been waiting for them to make a game like Arc Raiders for 50, almost over 50 years. Skyrim was in Fallout they did it, but it wasn't perfect. It wasn't exactly what I wanted. Arc Raiders is exactly what I want. It's a RPG where you could make decisions based on your personality, just like Dungeons and Dragons. So, Dungeons and Dragons, if you're an assassin or thief, you can kill the other players or take their shit. You don't have to do the quest. Fuck the dragon. Kill them. Take their shit. I've been doing that since I was a kid. My mom's a nerd. My dad, dad played Dungeons and Dragons. My mom was a nerd. My mom was the Star Wars lady at Comic-Con, first Comic-Con. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm like OG, shit. I know Bud Plant and Forrest Ackerman and Elvira. Elvira was sitting at my dining room table when I was 16. I'm surprised my button flies didn't fucking pop off and pierce her skull. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I grew up in this environment. My video games, comic books, Dungeons and Dragons, nerdy shit. But then I found skateboarding and punk rock and whatever. I'm not a nerd. Lego's not quote unquote, I mean, whatever. I'm a gamer. Lego's a gamer. So, when I was 12, skateboarding. And that's what led to everything else. Punk rock. But I listen to hip hop. I still listen to hip hop. Punk rock was a phase. It was like, punk rock, whatever. Yeah. So, if you listen to my stuff, if you look at my stuff, it's pretty, hip hop influence. But that's a different question. We'll answer that question in a minute. But yeah, that's it. The reason why I'm a girl is because I'm a girl. Okay? I'm half girl. Deal with it. Or whatever. Deal with it. Or don't. I don't give a fuck. Stop asking stupid questions though. don't hate, so that's the gist of the channel. And there goes the stupid question: why are you a girl? Why do you play as a girl? One, also, why would you want to look at a dude? When I play every game, I play a girl, because you're looking. Plus, if you're playing third person, you get to look at ass. I'd rather play as Chung-Li and look at frickin' that dick shit all day than fucking look at some dude. So, like, if you play a video game, that's who you want to be. It's like, oh, I'm gonna make my no. So that's on you, boo. So don't. Your insecurities, I'm sorry that you have hang-ups. I don't. Okay. My parents weren't allowed to do, just like Thanos whatever. Rich kids have to do certain things. And, I'm lucky to be independently wealthy. But I wasn't raised that way. Upper middle class. I had a wonderful childhood. My parents let me do whatever, probably too much. Gen X. Feral children. Anyway, so that's pretty much all of that. But, so now let's get into some actual just dumb questions. Not dumb, but silly. What kind of music do you listen to? Hip-hop. What's your favorite movies? I don't watch movies. I don't watch television. But, if you, I do have favorite movies, but they're, pretty serious shit. Because I went to art school. Again, film school. So it's my favorite movie is Man Bites Dog, which is a very dark comedy. Look it up. And then my second favorite movie is Last Exit to Brooklyn, which makes Taxi Driver look like Romper Room. Romper Stomper, which is another fucked up movie. Suburbia, which is another fucked up movie. These are all about punk rock and skinheads, and not those. Well, some of them. One's about Nazi skinheads. Well, not whatever, racist skinheads in Robber Stomper. And then, but yeah, they're not. It's not gonna be. Yeah, it's serious film, and it's not like Quentin Tarantino. It's like or it's not even like Romero. My fourth favorite movie is Evil Dead 2. Fifth. So it's those are serious films. Man Bites Dog is a very fucked up comedy. Dark comedy. Oh no, sorry, not Evil Dead. Delicatessen, which is also a fucked up comedy. Man Bites Dog, Last Exit to Brooklyn. What did I say? Yeah, Delicatessen. I don't know. I said it. Those are my favorite movies, and they're serious films. So I don't watch TV that much, but I like stuff like Supernatural. I watched all of Supernatural. I like stuff like that. I watched Sabrina the Teenage Witch. That was a stretch. I mean, that was but yeah, Fallout I think is awesome. Fallout 2. Fallout. I need to watch the new season, so no spoilers. And Twisted Metal, I need to watch that. The second season, because that's Twisted Metal 2, basically. It's do you watch anime? Not really. I'm boomer, so Gen X is not anime, it's Japanimation. So we, Akira, Fist of the North Star, stuff like that. But I have been watching, Crunchyroll, I like that, I like ones that are based on RPGs, Delicious in Dungeon, or is that what it's called? Delicious in Dungeon. I need to watch that second season. The one where it's I was reincarnated as the corpse. I was reincarnated as the undead. I need to watch Crunchyroll again. I stopped watching YouTube, so now I can. Yeah, next month we're gonna start watching Crunchyroll again. And I'll also I don't have subscriptions. And I don't want to watch nothing but anime. What did I watch recently? Anime? Parasite was cool. I've been watching Ghost Stories. Because I like the macabre and stuff like that. Not the greatest cartoon, but I like the lore. I'm saying, different question though. So yeah, favorite music is hip hop, and it's not like rap, hip hop, like underground hip hop, like MF Doom, J Dilla, Dilla Dog, you know, Madlib, Quasimodo, LP, that kind of stuff, and old school hip hop like Nas and Beastie Boys. So I saw the Beastie Boys open up for Madonna, so you know. Anyway, yeah. So that's basically me. That's Lego. That's my taste. You know, like skater kid. I just, you know, but yeah, you know, now saying jeans, you know, kicks, nice sneakers. Like I'm a sneakerhead. You know, baseball hats. You know, but I don't wear like t-shirt. But I like sweaters. And, you know, I wear girl jeans. Oh my God, girl jeans are so comfortable. They are. The pockets are just tight, but oh my God, I wear girl jeans. Deal with it. You know, girl jeans and whatever. And I'm in Vegas. I don't go out every night. I don't like drinking that much. I don't partake. I mean, I do. I have a medical marijuana card because yeah, cuckoo. Whatever. Mental health issues, but whatever. Everybody does. But yeah, to the point where, you know, they prescribed. Prescription, yeah. What do you guys call it out here? Devil's cabbage. So yeah, but I don't like getting zooted. So I buy things that are like topicals and like, you know, whatever. I don't like getting zooted all the time. You know, on when I go out. You know, I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't drink, except when I go out. Social drinker, social, you know, partaker or whatever. That's it. So I don't like bars. I go to Fremont because I live in Vegas, and I walk up and down Fremont. I lived in New Orleans. I lived in San Diego. I'm from Mission Beach, the boardwalk. You know, when I was a kid, we'd be drinking, we'd be smoking. We'd go sit on the side of a mountain. I'd rather go sit on the side of a mountain with my friends and drink or go out in the middle of nowhere and smoke than sit in a bar or sit at home. That's depressing. But when you go to Fremont, plus, that's what I do. Like, okay, different question. So yeah, what do you do for fun, or what do you do besides YouTube? I go out. I mean, a day in the life of Lego is wake up. Either, you know how YouTube has that processing will begin shortly. Yeah. So if I have something to make into a video, if I have footage that I know I want to make into a video, I don't see the point. I mean, sometimes I make awkwarder videos because something happened that I was like, okay, that's a video, and I'll mark it down, like I'll write it down, like this stream, you know, this time, and I can go to that, and I know where all the, yeah. So I love doing that, and I love this. Boing 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 boing. I made a whole short about that. Boing 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 boing. It just makes me happy. But that's the whole point. Anyway, I don't get sidetracked. But yeah, day in the life of Lego. 4 hours of YouTube, 2 hours of walking. 4 hours of YouTube, 2 hours of walking. And then editing. So it's like I work 8 to 10 hours a day, and I walk 4 hours a day. Every day. 20,000 steps and grinding YouTube. I'm either making videos, editing, making shorts, because that's what gets me subscribers is the shorts. So yeah. There's only one person that I watch on YouTube, and that's a different question. But one person, and he's a gamer. And hail our dear leader, Jim Pickens. He's my YouTube hero. Like, who's your favorite YouTuber? Call me Kevin. Period. And it's like, that brings the other question. Who are your top favorite YouTubers? Who are your top favorite, Vanos? People said, who do you like from the Vanos crew? My favorite member of the Vanos crew isn't Vanos. It's not even close. Moo. Silent Droid. H2O, Delirious. Then Vanoss. And then Spoon. Same thing with Call Me Kevin. He's not the biggest Irish YouTuber, but he's the biggest troll. He can troll Nobla. That's why I like him the most, because I can't stand Nobla. But it is what it is. Seriously, can't stand that kid at all. But yeah, so top 5 Badass Crew members, right there. Top 5 VTubers. Not Iron Mouse is not my top 5. She's in my top, but my top 5 VTubers. Saba. Guragar. Saba. Yeah. Number 1. Number 2, Doki Bird. Straight up Doki Bird. 3, Mint Maid or Phantom Mint. 4, Zen. 5, Iron Mouse. So she's not even, saying, I love her. She's amazing. She's feisty Latina, I love her, but she's not my favorite. Zen's also a feisty Latina, and, she's also older, and, I got a shot at that. But whatever, she's from Tech, whatever. I'm just saying, I'm, whatever, but I love, it's saying, as far as respect and, everything, Saba's number 1. I have more respect for her than anybody, as far as VTubing. And then Doki. I say I have this much respect for, as far as, what did Mint Maid say? Integrity! They have integrity. Not every YouTuber has integrity. Even Markiplier, like those guys. If they did all that stupid shit, look at your portfolio. If your portfolio is full of that shit, and I understand that, but they play games. They don't do. As far as I know, Saba plays games, Doki plays games, Mint plays games. They don't do all that other stupid. And Iron Mouse can do whatever she wants. She has a freaking tube hanging out or whatever. Last time I'm pretty sure it's out now. But when people gave her shit, why do you anybody talk shit? If you talk shit about Iron Mouse, I will find you. I have a particular set of skills. Okay? Get me? You understand? Read between the lines. Nobody. Don't talk, she's my queen. Do not talk shit. Her and Call Me Kevin, our duo leader, dude, that's it. Those are my top 2 favorite people on, in the industry. But she's not my favorite VTuber. She's one of my favorite YouTubers, but she's not one of my favorite, or whatever. She's not my favorite VTuber. There's other VTubers I like more than Iron Man. So, okay, here's the final question, because we're almost at an hour. Who's your favorite YouTubers? Call Me Kevin, Iron Mouse. I don't really watch YouTube, but if I have to say, who do I like the most on YouTube? Because it's not, I don't want to name a bunch of VTubers, and I don't want to, other people that really aren't in gaming, we can do that, because I don't watch Uncle Roger, I don't watch any of that stuff. William Osborne, because of the whole open source thing, I really like him. Joe, what's his name? Joe, not Josh Green, not Tom Scott. Joe, Ask Joe, that guy. I forget his name. I'll put it down at the bottom. He's probably, my fourth, whatever. I'm saying, I'm picking straws right now, and I'm trying to get this done real quick. So I don't know if I have a fifth YouTube favorite. But if I had to say anybody, yeah, like it would be somebody having to do with science, or yeah, like probably Josh Green. Or no, not Josh Green, Hank Green. But I don't really, whatever. Oh, no. What's her face? Emily, I forget her name. Brain Scoop. Her. Emmy, I can't remember. Saying I haven't watched that stuff in so long. I watched YouTube like television. So that's it. So now you know. Lego is Lego. We're us. Welcome to the UNICORN19 show. Stay tuned. More to come. So announcements. The schedule's up for streaming every day. We got schedule up. It's in the post. I think tomorrow we're playing. I don't know. I forgot. Depends on when this comes out. That's also, we're either playing like Call of Duty mobile, or I don't know. Schedule's up. And streamathon, subathon, March 1st, starting at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning on the, it would be the, March 1st. 24 hours. Hopefully we can put a timer up or something. I don't know how to do that, but whatever. We'll figure it out. 24-hour stream. I mean, they might be broken up depending on, whatever. But we will be streaming, dual streaming on Twitch. UNICORN19.1, Twitch TV /UNICORN19.1. Just like here. Well, here I think it's whatever. But, yeah. So, subathon on the 1st. Schedules up, streaming daily. We'll own special events on Twitch. Also, we're not always going to be on Twitch because we don't like Twitch, but things like subathons and charity. We're having a charity stream coming up for plasma. We're going to actually go to like BioLife and film IRL, and we're going to do a charity. We're going to record that and we're going to, the idea is to go to plasma centers and like call them and go, hey, I'm doing a live stream for for plasma donations, and I want to come down there and show you. There's a woman from, I don't want to say this wrong, Puerto Rico? Wait, is she Puerto Rican? Please tell me this. Wait. I think she is. She's not. Yeah. So yeah, the has whatever IS whatever. I always get it. Whatever. She needs plasma and stuff like that. It's like, have you heard of Iron Mouse? And it's like I'm saying, like I do. Oh, we do have another question. I forgot. What did you do? What did Lego do before he was Lego? He's a tattoo artist. Look him up, Jughead Jones, Art of Jughead on Facebook. That is my actual career. Okay? I'm a world famous tattoo artist, better than most of them. Ed Hardy, who says I'm better than Ed Hardy? Ed Hardy. So yeah, big boy in the industry. Another reason why we do this, because Lego can't be himself. He's not going to go by his real name. He never has, which is Brian, by the way. But, his other persona is Jughead Jones. That's his tattoo career. And then his graffiti career is Jug and 3 and whatever. It's all up there. So check it out. Links, it will be in the description. So that's what we did before that. We have a degree we were skater, pro-am skater. We were a graffiti artist. We were a tattoo artist. We were we took over the piercing industry. Used to make body jewelry before we were tattoo artists. We got finished getting our degree, our fine art degree, and got 2 more degrees, 2 associate's degrees. We have a bachelor in fine art, we have associates in graphic design, and we have associates in game design. That's how we found this. All of this. You know, and AI came along and we had to do something else. But as I said, we are independently wealthy, so we can do whatever we want. But we're not going to sit on our asses and do nothing. We're going to do something. We're going to do this. And we're going to do the fuck out of it. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe. The goal is to get to 500 subscribers in 3,000 hours. The goal, the real goal, the big goal. What are your goals? Get fucking monetized. But right now, the next goal is to 200, and we're 5 away. Then it's going to be 300, then 400, then 500. We're not going to make 3,000 hours of views because we started 8 months ago, and we're nowhere near. But it doesn't say, I mean, I'm hoping it's not 500 subscribers in a year, because then I'd have to do, but whatever. So the next thing, we know that this is going to take a long time. But anything that's worth it, and we're not cutting corners, and we're not clickbaiting, and we're not doing stupid stunts to get there. Because we have integrity. So yeah. Nope. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going back and, they all have to go look at all this dumb shit they did to get where they're at. I don't. And if I never, ever, ever get monetized, doesn't matter. I'm rich, bitch. So, hi. So yeah, talk all the shit you want. I'm over opinionated. Well, Lego's over opinionated. But so are a lot of you. I don't understand, like Moist Critical, cool guy, but I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't like blogs. I don't like vlogs. I don't understand it. I don't understand streaming. I barely understand VTubers. If I had to describe VTubers in 3 words, it's furries and weebs. No. So I'm not a VTuber. Lego's not a VTuber. I use VTubers. I use VTuber models as puppets. This is basically a cartoon show. Hanna-Barbera, is Hanna-Barbera. So all the characters are part of the UNICORN19 brand. But this is like, yeah. So welcome to, the UNICORN19 network. Full of a menagerie of characters. And maybe people are like, why don't you use boys? Nonami's a boy, a ghost. So boy, girl, mom are all in the city. But yeah, that's different lore. Nonami is a ghost child. His sister, he usually looks like a boy, but his sister it's 2 kids. And his mom is Mume. If you look at my live streams, the girl in the corner, that's not me. That's not UNICORN19. UNICORN19, I do have a 2D model of UNICORN19, but that's Mume, which means it means like John Doe or Jane Doe. And Nonami is like anonymous. But it's no name. So yeah, so it's like what's her name? The Japanese, there's a Japanese one and there's a Mexican one. Like the lady that killed her kids, and then yeah. So it's one of those things. Like Mume killed her kids for her husband, and then her husband killed her, and then now she's So yeah, big imagination. So I can be whatever I want because we're unicorns. We're a unicorn. Lego's Lego. Lego's the puppet master, and it's my channel. UNICORN19. I'm a fucking unicorn. I can do whatever I want. I can be whatever I want. Yep. So that's it. That's everything, or whatever. We'll do another one. I don't know. Maybe next year. We're not doing a lot of these. We're gaming. We're gamers. So yeah. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Bye. Boing, 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 boing. Bye. Okay, another question. What software and hardware do we use? iPad 11, hardware. iPad 11, Acer monitor, whatever, $1,000 Acer monitor, $500 Samsung, and I think we already went over this, but yeah, Pro game controller, $300 controller. Software, PRISM 3D for VTubing and recording and live streaming. Well, live streaming, you can't record, but live stream, and then YouTube Premiere, just like you're on Twitch where you can download. Yeah, so and Adobe Premiere, no YouTube, whatever, YouTube Plus or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Adobe Premiere and Xbox Game Pass. That's it. That's all we use. So that was a quick one, but yeah. What's up? What? Why? Hello? Why are you doing this? I'm he's a YouTuber. Oh my god. I have to edit it anyway. What the fuck? Anyway. Evan isn't down. Evan is blah blah blah. Really? Why? Evan isn't balance. Why are you glitching out? So yeah, I'm from Tukuta. Yeah. Anyway, that's me. That's not. That's not me. That's Lego. But yeah, so goodbye. But whatever. Sorry, my freaking trying to record this. What the fuck? But anyway, and then so I just want you to see, new characters, they get better and better. My feminine